Start of the next episode. I think it's 15, but I always seem to be wrong with the numbers, so it's either 15 or 14, 13, 12, 12. I'm not really sure. Next episode. I've got these braces welded in. If you go all the way back to the early episode, like 5, 4, somewhere in there, and again, I'm not going to try and quote, but where I put the cab brace in, I mentioned that I was going to be adding some stiffeners. Well, these are the stiffeners. It's just bent steel. It's off a conveyor. That's why the holes are in it. It's 3.5 inches wide by 1 inch tall. I think it's 1/8 inch wall roughly. And I was going to add some more cross bracing, some angle bracing. But when I put these in, the difference was just amazing how much this stiffened it up. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this. These back holes line up with the holes in the bed, so I can put a rubber bushing bed mount there. And so now I have all the body mounts done. That's the back one. There's the one that you can see when you look down in the back of the bed on each side. And the one on the top of the tank. These two here, these last two I've added. And then the front ones that you've already seen. And threw a little self-etching primer on there. I finished up these welds. I'm not a great welder, but I'm a pretty good grinder. And obviously lots of little holes for zip ties. I hate laying on my back and drilling holes for zip ties and having hot chips come down. So the next thing is getting the fuel in. And I've left that area. Haven't really finished that up. And I've got this fuel door out of the Vic, and I brought the quarter panel in so I could try and figure out where it was on the original car. And I took this template and let's see, which way does it go? Just like this. Yep, like that. And I cut it to match. And then I brought it over here to the truck, about where it would be. And it's pretty much the same. And I was like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because I'm thinking this is totally in the ballpark. And you're probably thinking, out of the whole internet, is this the best video I could be watching right now? So, I'll keep it short. I think I'm going to try and put this door in there. And then I'll go as close as I can to the edge. And then just put some blue paint on there. Is what I'm going to try to do. I'm a little bit nervous about it. I don't know why I'm nervous. I've cut this box all to pieces and welded it back together. Why I'm nervous about cutting it again, but I don't know. I just don't want to mess it up any more than I already have. So I'll give you some updates on that. And I'm going to take a look at doing it. Putting it in there. So hopefully this works out. What we have going on here is some scientific calculations. Not really. Just trying to make sure that I get this thing welded in. I'd kind of like to weld it in while I have it off the truck. I don't want to put it in the wrong spot. Looks like the center line was 14 inches over. So I think I'm going to go maybe 15 and a half just to be sure from the center line of the wheel. Because I have to come down. Looks like I have to come down a couple inches from where it was. Hopefully that doesn't slow down the gas fill. It's not much of a drop, but it's a little bit. I need to just go ahead and start cutting the bed, I guess. Okay, just cut this. Found a way to stall just a little bit longer. So it's in. April 15th in Michigan. But I'm not going to complain because not very far north of here was the line where it wasn't just rain, it was freezing rain. And they have a lot more mess to deal with than I do. Oh well, back to the truck. Always wear the proper safety equipment. I should have had gloves on. And on a related note, if you're looking to remove flesh, 36 grit wheel works fantastic. Came out pretty good. I don't have my little bumper on there. I just have a zip tie on there for now. I still gotta take it apart again and paint it, but pretty happy with how it came out. There's no bono or anything, just ground it off the best I could. Now the gas tube decided to fight me quite a bit. I finally was victorious, but it was trying to weld this area here, and it's been brazed, and the braze kept getting in the weld, so I had to cut that tube off too. But we finally got her on there. I had to move it back and over just a little bit. I was hoping to use it as it was, but that didn't quite work out. So now I just need to box this area in. Okay, I have a couple ideas. It's not going to be pretty, but put something in that great big gaping hole. I might have been able to go a little bit smaller in the hole, but really not much. You still got to get that plastic box in there after it's all welded. So I'll try and get that fabbed up.
The last of the snow hanging on. Soon it will be melted.
Oh, that's how I plugged the hole. My scrap metal pile came in handy again. This is a piece of grain elevator tubing. It's 93 thousandths wall and 6-inch diameter, and I cut that up, and that was kind of the foundation for everything. The rest of it's just 16 gauge. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but should keep the mud on the underside and the stuff from falling out through a hole. So I think I'm going to make this a wrap for the fuel door episode. Then if somebody wants to do a fuel door on their truck, they can just watch this one episode if they want to see how I did it. Next step for me is just going to be, I need to plug some of these holes. There's holes up above. Plug those holes. I'm going to fix some of these rust bubbles, grind them off and try and weld them. Just because I want to put a bed liner, probably a do-it-yourself. I've been looking maybe a Herculiner. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Put it all over that, cover that up, and put it on the hump just to kind of protect that metal because it's not real thick. Well, thanks for watching. I'll put this out as an episode, and starting to get close. The box needs to come off one more time. Do some finish welding on the bottom and throw some paint on there. I think I'm just going to use like tractor paint from farm supply store. I don't think I'm going to do any of the expensive coatings, just something on there. Have a great day.